but he seems to be okay with that. Excellent, we get an opponent. Alright, I'm going to try 1d4 in this game. Try and do a little bit of experimenting with openings that I don't normally play. A few ones that I've shown some of my students over the years. Knight into e4. Okay, it's a bit early for that. Wonder if I can somehow punish this very peculiar move order. What if I play knight h4 here? I think I'm pretty much prepared to just do this. So that's the two bishops for what it's worth. I'm going to go c4 here, so I'm threatening to go f3 and perhaps pick up this pawn. Aha, but now if I go f3, he goes queen h4. That's his sneaky idea. So I'm going to just play this instead. Don't have to doggedly stick to one plan. So if he just goes g6, I'm getting ready to play knight c3. Continually put a bit more pressure on his centre here. Queen g5, I mean, sure. Don't entirely see where he's going with that. I just want to put some pressure here. Because if I can get him to take on c4, then my position should be great here. I don't like queen g5 at all. I think g6 was a far more solid option. But I was probably still playing knight c3 anyway, with some advantage, but this feels very, very awkward for black all of a sudden. Okay, so he threatens mate. Now we can choose to block it with h3 or g3. I think this is the safer option to me. But again, just shows why the first thing and the most important rule is whenever your opponent makes a move, just check to see what they're threatening. And in that case, queen takes h2, checkmate was quite a big threat. Now he's got these two pawns to deal with. And yeah, I think he's really just creating more problems for himself. Queen h6 was an incredibly hopeful move, I think. Maybe he just has to sack a pawn here. He can go queen e6. And then I play pawn takes d5, pawn takes d5. But he's not even doing that. Okay. Don't really see his big plan here. I think I'm just taking the d5 pawn. Or is... maybe taking f5 is better, because this one's going anyway. Guess he has to play knight takes c3 here. Pawn takes c3. Knight moves, and then bishop b5 check. It looks super unpleasant for him. I think this is close to game over, if I'm honest. And with plenty of time on the clock, I mean, that's a piece. That really is game over. Kind of hoping he resigns and we can move on to a different game. But yeah, started just with this very, very strange opening that he played. With this knight e4 move and then bishop f5, and then queen g5 in this position is really what led to the problems. And yeah, he does resign. Excellent. So, you know, a quick resignation means that he definitely deserves a rematch. Let's play Dutch number million of today's stream. Got a London system against the Dutch, so I'm going to play this kind of classical setup that I think works reasonably well. Maybe an early d6 is premature, actually. I've slightly misremembered my opening theory. But h4, well, that's interesting. Okay, let's play this. Guess he's going to go h5, but no. Okay, what if I do this? I mean, I'll have that pawn. Call me a greedy guzzler if you will, but I'm going to guzzle that one. Maybe I give the pawn back? I mean, there's no real need to, but... Yeah, I mean, there's no need to at all, actually. Let's just do this. I think my position is perfectly sound. And then h6, go away knight. Now b5 is not the most ridiculous idea. How about that? Just offering him this b pawn for an open file. Kind of want to go for mate here, but maybe I should just take and play e5. Queen f3. Or I could go e5 and then takes. Is that clever? Oh, it's kind of fun. I'm going to go e5 and takes. I'm done calculating for the moment. Calculating's too difficult. Trying to force his knight back to g1. And I think this does pretty much block all of his attacking ideas. Okay, so his idea is if I take, he's got bishop h6. I think maybe I should just very, very calmly move my king in the corner. So what are you going to do next? Probably rook takes g4 here, would be my guess. Really? Can you get away with that? You sort of can, but I'm going to set up some cheapos here. I have some... I'm still on this knight, and I'm threatening knight c3 check and rook b8. I am quite a long way behind on the clock in this game, so I have to be a little bit careful. But I do really like my position. Okay. So check, rook here. I think that's winning for me. Doesn't matter that this bishop is on pre as far as I'm concerned. Certainly a lot of things on pre in this game. But the most important one is this queen. Okay, and I take this off with check. That's fairly important. Oh, and look at this for a sexy little move. You can have your queen back, but I've got bishop a3 checkmate. What a fitting end to that game. I mean, he really didn't have anything else there, I think. I mean, if he doesn't take the queen, I'm on this. I've still got this threat. He just doesn't have enough.